Hey, it's Patti Scharf, CPA and co-founder of Catching Clouds, the leader in e-commerce accounting. Today we're going to talk about Xero. Apparently this week, Intuit just raised their prices on everybody again for QuickBooks Online, and the boards were just on fire all week long with people saying, maybe I need to give Xero a second look. So I want to give you my 5 coolest Xero tips. And without further ado, let's get started. Number 5 is depreciation. So let's take a look in here. They have a fixed assets module in here. When you click in there, you can add any of your assets. So anything that is more than roughly $2,500, you really need to capitalize, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to go over that in this video, but I will show you, I put in this fake transaction here where we bought a computer for $2,500 on January 1st. And what I want to show you, you can go through, you can pick declining balance or blah, 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 whatever you want to. Actual days or a full month, whatever. When you register it, this is the part that I think is super cool. It is now May. No depreciation has been run. We put it in place January 1st. If you click on Run Depreciation and say, you know what, I want to run that all the way through May and say confirm, it will go ahead and create transactions in your income statement for every single month for depreciation without you having to use any kind of brain damage at all. So if you look here at depreciation, see, it posted it for you. My 4th coolest tip is bank rules. So if you go over here to back to the dashboard and you've got some items to reconcile. If you want to see a video on reconciling items, check out my other video on that here. But you just go in to reconcile them. And let's say you buy from Wilson Online periodicals all the time. You can create a spend money rule where anytime Wilson Online periodicals comes up, you can have it automatically go to a particular person, say, hey, this is for some cool book. I don't know what they've got in here. Let's put it to office expenses, that's fine. I usually put a note down here that says what it's for. And when you save a bank rule, what happens is anytime these parameters are set, and it shows up to be reconciled, it will automatically create the transaction for you. See, everything's all cool in here and everything. And you just say, okay, and it automatically creates the transaction for you. It's really quick and easy. My 3rd cool tip is cash coding. So you've got all these transactions, you need to get them in there fast. They're actually pretty similar. So let's sort this by payee. And you just select all these and you say, this is for parking. And you can code it to parking or travel or whatever they have in here. Give it a tax rate, which is 0. And you can record all 3 transactions at the same time. You just click Save and Reconcile, and boom, all those 3 are done. It's super quick and fast, especially when you have, let's say, 100 transactions to very similar places. Do them all at once, boom, done. My 2nd coolest tip is Find and Recode. So let's take a look at your income statement. Let's say you've got some stuff that's in automobile that really should be in travel. You can go to your Advisor tab, go to this cool thing called Find and Recode. You put in the parameters of what you want to do. So we're going to say any account that is, what did I say, automobile. We actually want to move that to travel. So it pops up with any of the transactions that are related to automobile. You can click all of them, and you can either recode the source transactions, which changes each one of these individually, or you can recode it with a journal entry. I usually just do the source code changes, change the code to travel. You can even add in a region if you care about that. and boom, they're all changed. Now, it may not be a big deal if you have 3 transactions, but if you have 3,000 transactions, let me tell you, it will save your life. So that brings us to our number 1 cool trick. I love this. This is my favorite trick of all time. Even seasoned professionals, a lot of them don't know about this. So I'm going to go to this little handy dandy download that I got from my bank, sort of. I played with it a little bit. But you can give it an account code. We'll just call it code. And you can give it a tax type. And then I'm going to take this CSV file. Actually, I'm going to download it as a CSV file. And I'm going to import that into Xero. Okay, so I'm going to take this CSV file. I'm going to come back to this checking account, which has nothing to be reconciled in here. If you come take a look, you'll see the latest transaction is May 7th. This is from another video on clearing accounts that you might want to check out. And we're going to import this CSV file. When I import the statement, it's going to ask me where I want things to go. I'm going to fill that all out. I'm going to have the code go to account code, the tax type go to tax type, all the rest go the way you would think. You can look over here and make sure that it's all going to come in the way you expect it to. And it does. So I'm going to hit save and then watch what happens. All 11 transactions have been entered into Xero and reconciled. So if you have a spreadsheet with all your if you have a spreadsheet full of transactions and you just want to go through and code it all in your spreadsheet and then download it and import it into here, it's all done. Check it out. Take a look at the account transactions and see all those transactions that I just imported. Pretty cool, huh? I hope you liked this video. If you did, please like it, comment, share, and if you haven't already, please subscribe, and I'll catch you later.